Greetings and salutations, good people. My name is Otis James Bush Jr. This here is OJB Cooking. You know, I had me a good old craving for some pasta, so I decided we're gonna hook us up a good old shrimp scampi pasta. You know, quick, simple, but delicious, of course, as always. I'm not a big, huge pasta fan, but you know, when I do get into it, you know what I'm saying, I can dabble a bit, you heard me? So what we gonna need? So of course, we got some good old shrimp, of course. We got assorted seasonings, garlic powder, onion powder, Old Bay, black pepper, peppercorns. We got some bay leaves, tarragon, and parsley for our herbs, We got some dry white wine, we got some lemon, we got some good old fresh garlic, and we got a shallot. And then of course we're gonna need plenty of butter, copious amounts of the butter. We're gonna bring all this together to make us a good old pasta. While y'all here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe for a real true G. I appreciate you, you know what I mean? As always, come on with me.
Alright, we're gonna start off peeling up these shrimp. We'll make short work of these. I even spared the video for y'all. These have already been deveined, so we just gonna pull the shells off. I'm tossing a few of them to the side. We're gonna make a stock with those. And I'm gonna leave the tail on a few of these shrimp for the aesthetics. We'll go ahead and season these boys up with a little salt. Got a little black pepper. Got a little garlic powder for your hair tops. We'll throw a little onion powder in there as well. Got some Old Bay. You heard me? Of course, we got some cayenne pepper, because I'm a pepper boy. Mix these up with our hand, let that season and get nice and acquainted. We'll put those to the side, and we're gonna use about a cup of dry white wine right here. And we're gonna make these. Oh Lord! We're gonna put these here shells on in here with a bay leaf and some peppercorn. Oh, I'm dropping everything today. A little peppercorn in this thing, and we're gonna just let this simmer on out. And you want to let this reduce by about half. As you make your stock. So we started out with a cup of white wine, let this reduce to about half a cup of stock. And then we go strain it using a strainer, set it to the side once it's ready. And as you can see, it's going to start to take on a more of a stocky type of color here. Check it out, wish that around, lean it that way, you see it. All right, there we go, I think we're good. All right, we got some garlic here. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to keep it real. I don't know why, but this garlic gave your boy time, but I edited it all out. And it looked like I made short work of it because I'm a player. And, you know, get that getting peeled. But yeah, sticking to my fingers, man. It's giving me the blues. And we go grate this here garlic because I like how it disappears into a dish. Leaves all of the flavor, none of the, you know, the actual pieces of the garlic itself. It just kind of dissolves. So I really do like that. I use 4 cloves of garlic, technically 5 because one of them was kind of small. You can use 4, you know, decent sized cloves. We got some fresh parsley here. Go ahead and get us a fine chop. Chop this up very fine. You know what I mean? Let that knife go to work. And I got about a half a cup of parsley here. And I got some tarragon. And we will use about probably about a tablespoon of tarragon. This is a lot more intense, you know, than parsley. Parsley kind of play the background while tarragon jump out there like ah. And we're gonna throw that on up in there. All right, we got a shallot. Cut both ends off and peel it. Also gave me a little bit of trouble. But we got it done. Chop it in half. And we're going to make some horizontal and vertical cuts to make a nice finely chopped shallot. Speed it up this time. Chop it up. Chop, 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 chop. Finely chopped into the bowl. Garlic. And we got a hot pan here with some olive oil. We just go throw our shrimp in. And we're not gonna cook these, you know, terribly long. Basically, you know, time you get them on in there, you can go ahead and start to flip them. You know, you just want to get a nice little sear. You know, of course, while you're letting that good old seasoning cook into these, and then, you know, the rest of the way will be done once we recombine everything and let it, you know, simmer on out. No, don't worry about it. If you worry about your shrimp being, you know, the texture being off because you didn't cook them as long as you used to, trust me, they don't get that. Don't even worry about it. See, good. All right, we'll start boiling up our pasta here. Now I did, man, you know, my pasta didn't come out great. I don't cook pasta a ton. I try to stray away from the directions, but I'll just tell y'all, hey, stick to the script. Whatever the directions say, follow it to a T. We're gonna throw our shallot and our garlic into the pan. We use the same pan we cooked our shrimp in, added a bit of olive oil to it, whisked it around. We want to keep all the good flavors that we had from when we cooked our shrimp and pass that on forward through the rest of the dish. Olive oil. And we use about probably about, I don't know, tablespoon and a half of crushed red pepper. You put that at your discretion, depending on, you know, your tolerance for heat. As you guys know, I have quite a high tolerance for heat, and that goes for any dish you see on my page. Feel free to reduce, you know, the amount of pepper, regardless of what kind it is, just, you know, for your own comfort. As you can see, we're browning this up real good. We're gonna add our shrimp stock. Bring that up to a nice little simmer. Right now we've gotten everything off the bottom of that pan. It's all mixed into this little concoction we're making. We're gonna squeeze in a whole lemon, 1/2 at a time. Shot myself. Now we used about I don't know, 5 tablespoons of butter. Just count, make sure. Yep, 5 tablespoons of butter. And you know, I mean, it's scampi. It's a buttery dish. I mean, you know, you need copious amounts of butter, as I stated in the intro. So let that melt on down. And now we go ahead to our shrimp. Make sure they get nice and whipped around. All of that seasoning, all that flavor, they're just coming together. Throw my pasta on here. Once you get that in there, you just want to work it around gently. Again, my pasta didn't, you know, it looks cool right here, but eventually it did start to break apart. You know, so somewhere I went wrong. It might have been during the process while I was keeping it warm. Maybe the pasta didn't react with that. But oh well, it's all good. It turned out great. No worries. As you can see, our mixture is a little bit runny. This is also a part, and I'll talk about this later in the video. I should have probably added a bit of the pasta water. The starch from the pasta water will help everything emulsify and make this more of a creamy dish, as opposed to once I got to the plate, it had started to settle a bit, and the butter made it a bit oily. But it still turned out great. But just an old pro tip: you want to make sure you add that good old pasta water. Adding some salt right here to taste. Make sure you salt it on down to taste. Conversely, back to that pasta water thing, you probably could also use some cornstarch, maybe a cornstarch slurry. Probably do the exact same thing after I thought about that after the fact. We got some Italian seasoning. We just went in and threw that in. Once I tasted it, felt like I could use it. Alright, there go our herbs. The herbs. I'll throw them boys on up in there. Get that a good mix. Look at that color. Oh, we're coming together now. And at this point, we just gonna simmer this on out at on medium-high heat until we get to the appropriate thickness that you're looking for. Stirring occasionally, making sure that you stay in good standing with your pasta. And we in the game, people. You know what I mean? Time to go ahead and hook up this good old plate. One time, 2 times. Now you gotta arrange the shrimp. Make sure optimal feeling. A little fresh parsley for your hair top. Garnish with a lemon twist. You gotta go on in for that good old footage. Ooh, you see it. Get on in. Get close. Get close in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Real close. Yeah, man, we in the game. All right.
All right, good people. Moment of truth. Time to test it out. See what it do. Tastes very good. It's a very tasty dish right here. Get my except for pat on the back and the gold star. I will say there's a couple of adjustments I would make. My pasta is a little flimsy, so it's breaking up. I don't think I cooked it long enough. You know, minor adjustment. So make sure you cook your pasta to specifications. And then thing number 2, it's a little oily because I didn't use any pasta water. You're supposed to throw a little pasta water in there. The starch is supposed to help everything emulsify and become creamy. Not going front, totally forgot. Looked creamy for a minute, but that's part of learning, man. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. You know, if you go ahead and make it at the crib, let me know how it turned out. You know what time it is, man.
All right, good people. I appreciate you joining me as always. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. If you happen to make it, you know, drop a comment. Let me know how it turned out. I appreciate y'all joining me. Until next time, peace.